Hello, and welcome to the Provider's Account Walkthrough for a business-only account. All right, before we begin, make sure to review this service category chart, as this video is specifically for these categories that require a business account. Now, you may notice most categories require a business account, as this allows you to set up your direct pay. Also, be sure to review the external guides for each category you are interested in providing, to ensure you have all of your documentation ready and accessible. Once that's done, we'll go ahead and get started. Now, the first thing you're going to do is go to stepupforstudents.org. Sometimes you'll see a pop-up box show up. You're just going to click outside of that box, and next we're going to go to the Apply/Login button. From that drop-down, you will click Login. Now, this is the website that you will use every time you're looking to log into your EMA account, or as we call it, Education Market Assistant. Now, once you're there, you're going to click Don't Have an Account, Sign Up. And be sure to remember not to bookmark this link, because sometimes that does cause issues logging in or delaying the process of login. Once you're at the Create Account section, you're going to use an email address that you have never used in our EMA platform before. Once you enter that email address, be sure to scroll down and click the I'm not a robot box. Then click Send Code. Once you get to this screen, you're going to select Service Provider, because this account is strictly for your provider's access. Next, you'll create a username and password. This part is important, and we recommend that you write down or securely have the username and password for future login. As you continue, you'll be asked a series of security questions and prompted to enter required information. Once the information is entered, you'll click Continue. Now, you will be in the Step 2 verification section, where you will enter a phone number. Once you've completed this section and received your authentication code, you're all set to move on to the next part of onboarding. Next, you'll notice there's a short quiz that helps guide you toward which type of account to create. For now, we're going to skip this quiz and select Business. An acknowledgement statement box will pop up. Click the box and select Continue. We're going to go to our business dashboard. Keep in mind, again, use the checklist to go through each of the steps and ensure that you finalize each step of the business account. So we're going to start with your business profile. Once you're in your business profile, you'll fill out all of your information related to your business. Now, if you don't have a legal business or an EIN number, your legal business name will be your first and last name. Again, you can add all of the details if you have a website. And then here we see the description box. Again, be as detailed as possible in this description box, because this is what families will actually see in the marketplace. Then you'll fill out your mailing address and physical address and click Save. Once that's complete, we'll go back to the business dashboard, and next we're going to add our payment method. This is where payments of the scholarship dollars will be deposited to you. Once we're at your banking page, you're going to click Manage. Here is where you're going to start filling all the information. Right up here, you're going to want to ensure you select whether it's an individual or a company, and then fill out the rest of the details regarding your business. Once that's complete, we'll click Next. On this next section, you'll fill out all your banking information, again, where the scholarship dollars will be deposited to. Once you finish this information, we'll click Next. Once banking details are complete, you will be taken to the W-9 section. Enter the details exactly as they are listed on your IRS EIN verification letter, including any DBA or CO fields, which are often shown as a percentage symbol above the address. Again, it's very important that all information here matches exactly how your business appears on your EIN verification letter. If you do not have a registered business, you will enter your full legal name and use your social security number instead of an EIN number. You do not need an EIN to create a business provider account. Then, click Next. You will click the X at the top right, and you will notice the banner under Direct Pay will change from yellow to green. That green status confirms that your banking information is fully connected. On the left, we'll go back to the Business Dashboard section, and we'll finish the Sign the Terms and Conditions. Once we're here, you will have to acknowledge each box, even though some of the items might not apply to you as a provider. Once the boxes are all checked, you will sign your name at the bottom. It's not going to be perfect, but once you have signed, you will click Keep, and then we submit. Once the terms and conditions are submitted, we go back to your business dashboard, and the next step will be adding a location. Here, you'll click Add a Location, and we're going to add the information of where the services are going to be rendered. Again, you'll fill out the information in each of the boxes. Now, the displayed location name will be your business name or how you would like the name to be displayed in the marketplace. Once you type out all of the fields, again, towards the bottom, we'll make sure if the services are going to be rendered online, virtual, in person, or both, or if your sessions will be group, individual, or both. And then list your hours of operation. Once you're complete with this section, you'll be able to click Save. Now that you've completed all the information on where your location is for your service, again, we want to make sure that the service that you're offering does allow for a virtual option. And you can review our external guides to verify that the service category you are offering does allow the virtual option. If it does, you can select both. But again, once everything is complete, we'll go ahead and click Save. Next, we're going to add your service offering. Now, next to the Location tab, you're going to see your Service Offerings tab. This is where you're going to add the various services that you are going to offer as a business. If you have more than one service category or various rates that you offer, you can add multiple service offerings. Now, under each category, again, remember that there are documentation that's required, so be sure to refer back to those guides for what documentation is required for each category. And again, you'll see the status of the category once it's submitted, and then once you see that it's in the submitted status, it goes to our processors for review. And if you are approved or additional document is necessary, you will see that update in this status section. Now, we'll go back to your business dashboard and you'll see that all the items on your checklist are complete. At this point, you have completed your business account. Once you receive notification via email that the services have been approved, families will then be able to see your business in the marketplace and reserve funds for your services. Thank you for joining.
If you need additional support at any point, Step Up for Students is here to help. Our team is available Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You can connect with us in the way that works best for you. Chat with us anytime at sufs.org, call us, or email our team at providerdevelopment@sufs.org. And as always, thank you for watching.